Magandang gabi po uli sa inyong lahat. This is Jeff Chua, President and CEO of CycleHouse, where we are so happy that magsimula na naman ang linggo. Kaya Power Up Monday na naman tayo, and we're gonna talk about developing your empowering beliefs. When we say empowering, yung belief na that will help you to be more successful, that will help you to keep moving forward, di ba? Yun naman ang importante sa buhay, patuloy lang na lumalaban. So hindi yung belief na parang palaging takot, palaging nagwo-worry. These are not empowering beliefs. Every Monday, yan ang pinag-uusapan natin. Paano pa natin patitibayin ang ating loob? And this is brought to you, itong podcast na to is brought to you by CycleHouse, sponsored by CycleHouse. This is a way of giving back to our customers, to all our franchise owners, and to all aspiring CycleHouse store owners. Very important po kasi sa amin is that you find your greatness first. In order for you to have a successful business, it really lies on the growth of the leader, yung may-ari po. Kung yung may-ari po is growing, if the leader is strong, then the business will soon follow. Yung po yung importante doon. I came from big companies through the grace of God. I had the privilege to work for the biggest milk company, to the biggest pharma company, to the biggest retail company here in the Philippines. Grabe po ang investment namin sa leadership. Diba? Yan po ang very crucial. Maski sa ibang bansa, I had a chance to train some leaders abroad. Importante, pati Malaysians, Singaporeans, we are really after improving the leadership. Because if the leaders grow, the business will grow. And if you are growing, your life will be successful, you will be more fulfilled. So yun po yung aming pakay kung bakit we have this podcast. Grabe, I think we have more than 20 episodes now. Pwede mo mapanood pa rin yung mga aming FB Live through our FB page sa CycleHouse Philippines. Again, it's a way of giving back. Bakit find your greatness? Kasi hindi lang kami nagbebenta ng motorcycle parts and bike parts. We are trying to help people to discover themselves. We are helping people to find their greatness. Yun po yung ating pakay. And this has been going on for the last 20 episodes. If this is the first time that you have seen this, thank God, and I hope you will be inspired because God has a lot of promise for you. But it really depends on your actions. It really depends on your beliefs, di ba? So, ang ganda ng topic natin for this evening. Kasi ang topic natin, it's a continuing series. We're going to talk about developing your self-esteem. Yung self-esteem mo, mamaya i-explain natin. Magugulat kayo na minsan sa atin, iniisip natin, kaya siya successful kasi mayaman siya, di ba? Kaya siya successful kasi guwapo siya or ganito itsura niya, maganda siya. Kaya siya successful dahil ganito. You know what? Those are yung sa labas yan nakaanyuan. Pero magugulat ka when we try to discover what is the importance of self-esteem and what would be the anchor sa ilalim ng self-esteem. I hope and pray you will have an enlarged perspective about it. Magugulat ka na this one is so crucial because it's your self-image that will help you propel to be more successful. Kasi if you see yourself na ganito lang ako, talagang hindi ako magiging successful, then you will really not be successful. So we're gonna try to process that, break down the myths about it, diba? So I hope and pray you will be open. I hope you will be engaged, no, in really thinking about this, yung self-worth. Kasi dalawa po ang ating topic ng pag-uusapan. Self-worth and self-esteem. So yun po ay napaka-importanting anchor for you to be successful. It will be a quick 10-minute talk and then mamaya, nandyan po ang ating franchise owner sa Magalanes, Cavite. We are so thankful that Sir Noel has been able to join us. And he's a successful businessman. He's a former OFW for more than 10 years. So mamaya marinig po natin yung kanyang journey, di ba? So as of the moment, I hope and pray hindi tayo maputol kasi medyo mahina yung internet sa office. May I call on muna my co-host for tonight? I think si Jazz and Eliza ata ang naka-assign for tonight. Are you guys there? Nandiyan po ba kayo, Eliza? Hello? So medyo mukhang wala ata sila. Anyway, titingnan ko muna yung mga pumapasok na sa ating podcast. Ayan, medyo may delay lang. Nandito po si Khaled. Magandang gabi raw po. Si Catherine is also there. The owner of the company grows, the business also grows. Wow, may learning na agad si Miss Catherine. Ayan. So yung mga pumapasok pa, paki-like and share. We already have 21 viewers. Pero alam naman natin, after this episode, pinapanood pa ng ating mga kapatid na OFW at yung mga iba na nanonood na lang ng recorded video. So, I think yung office has having problems on the internet. Just, can I share my screen muna? Siguro we'll proceed na lang muna sa ating topic. Or Just, are you there? Baka ikaw na lang siguro ang pumasok, Just, kung nandyan ka. So, doon sa mga nanonood, by the way, hindi lang kayo may matututunan, may prizes din kayong makukuha sa amin at the end of the session. Alright? So, siguro we'll start off the topic while we're having technical difficulty. Just, can you come in na lang? Kung medyo mahina yung internet ni Liza. Ayan.
Good evening po sa inyong
Oo.
lahat.
Just, nagkakaproblema
Medyo
tayo sa
nagkakaroon lang po
internet. Ikaw na lang siguro pa-join mo na lang si Eliza dyan.
Yes po, actually.
Oo. Just, ganito na lang. We'll make it simple. Siguro, while we are still waiting for more viewers to come in para makarinig dito sa topic na self-esteem, kwentuhan mo muna kami about yung bago nating loyalty card kasi magbe-benefit sigurado ako ang ating mga kalodi, ating mga bike and motorcycle customer.
Yes po. But
Can you share your slide?
share ko lang po yung ating bagong loyalty reward card. Ito po siya. Ayan.
Wow.
So, new and improved loyalty reward card po siya and ilo-launch natin siya by February. So, sa mga lodi po natin na loyal customer ni CycleHouse, wait lang po. Okay. Medyo nagkakaproblema po pati yung slide natin.
Share yung slides. Kwento mo na lang. Verbal na lang tayo. Just verbal mo na
Share
lang.
ko lang.
Ayaw, oo.
Share ko lang po ulit yung ating screen.
Ayan, so kaya naman.
Para makita nila.
Oo. Pag ayaw, just ikwento mo na lang, ma'am.
Nakikita na po ba natin yung aking screen?
Hindi. Just, hindi namin nakikita. Just kwento mo na lang. Huwag mo nang i-ano yung screen siguro. So, para tayo, tuloy-tuloy po tayo.
Po. So, ito po yung ating new and improved loyalty reward card. So, ito po, makukuha nyo siya ng free. Yes po. So, makukuha nyo siya ng free for every 500 pesos worth of purchase. Sorry.
Ayan.
Ito po.
500 worth of purchase for free na nila makukuha yan. Tama ba?
Yes po. So, for 2021.
Okay. So, medyo na putol ata si Jazz. So, anyway, ganito po na lang. Since nagkakaroon tayo ng technical difficulty, isimulan, Jazz, if you're there, pasok ka na lang. Simulan ko na lang kayo ng aking presentation. You know what? Ang una kong kwento dito is yung kay Kobe Bryant. Kasi this is an ongoing series. If we're talking about self-worth, I think magandang kwento yung sa mag-ama si Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant. Actually, by the way, I think nag 1 year death anniversary na siya. Meron siyang kwento. When he was, eto na pala yung screen natin. Ayan, thank you, Jazz. So mamaya, try na lang tayo samahan ni Jazz. Ayan. So anyway, this is our topic for tonight. Developing our self-esteem is important. We have a number of topics. Just in case you want to watch them, naka-upload sa FB page natin. Kwentuhan ko lang kayo quickly kay Kobe Bryant. When he was young, just imagine by the way, ito si Kobe Bryant, yung mga hindi mahilig sa basketball, one of the best scorers to in the history of NBA and probably in the world, di ba? But you know what? There was a time when he was around 9 to 10 years old. Kunento niya po ito during one of his interview. During nagkaroon siya ng game, yung talagang medyo more formal game, isang tournament. His first game, he made 0 points. Wala siyang na-shoot. Yung pinaka-first game niya when he was 9 years old. And he went home crying. Umiiyak siya dahil he didn't play well. Hindi maganda yung kanyang game. And then, yung father niya, lumapit sa kanya. Sabi sa kanya, Kobe, even if you score 0, if you do nothing in basketball, if you will not be successful, please know that we still love you. You are important to us. We love you so much. You know what? That's self-worth. Pumasok sa isip daw niya yun. It gave him assurance. Whether he becomes successful, whether he fails, it doesn't matter. And it built up his self-worth. And from there, he was more comfortable in really chasing after his goals. Pero sabi niya, wala raw siya, ayaw daw niyang 0 points. He's gonna score the best way he can. Kaya naman umi-score yan ng 60 points. But the starting point was the self-worth, the self-assurance na binigay ng magulang niya. That's how powerful self-worth and self-esteem is. If you have that inside your heart, you can do a lot of things in your life, diba? So very important yung self-worth and self-esteem. Sabi nga ni Kane Ramsey, sabi niya, the real power daw comes from accepting the truth of who you really are. Yung sa mga nanonood ngayon, OFW, yung iba employee, yung iba siguro at this moment in time, walang trabaho. I don't know where you're coming from, pero you know what, the real power, hintay lang po kayo, darating din po yung opportunity, but pag dumating yung opportunity, you have to be ready. And the way to be ready is to have this kind of awareness. Ito yung, the real power is accepting the truth of you, who you really are. Meaning, huwag ka na masyadong mangamba. Kung gusto mong mag-business, huwag ka na masyadong mangamba na wala ka masyadong idea. Pwede naman maaral yan. Kung nagtatrabaho ka, huwag ka na masyadong mangamba na hindi ka mag-perform or hindi ka maging successful. I-accept mo na may mga strength ka, pero i-accept mo rin na may mga kahinaan ka. That's where the real power is. Ako po, I have been working for the last 20 years. 16 years po ako sa corporate eh. Nagsimula rin po ako sa pinakamababa, rank and file. And then I worked my way up. Inaccept ko who I really was. May mga failures along the way. And it's part of the process of growing. Diba? It's part of the process. You cannot skip that. Diyan nga tumitibay yung iyong character. Diba? You have to accept who you really are. As a businessman, through the grace of God and our partners and our customers, somehow CycleHouse is achieving some success. But you know what? Ako personally, as the president and owner, may mga okay, may strength. I'm quite sure may mga weaknesses din. The real power comes from accepting who you really are. Yung mga employees ko na nanonood ngayon, accept mo lang na hindi ka perfect. Di ba? Yun po yung pinaka-starting point eh. Kasi if you understand that, then you will be willing to really improve yourself. You're gonna have a bright future ahead of you. Ang importante is you're honest, you're accepting of the fact na hindi ka perfect, but you're willing to work. Kaya yun naman sinabi ni Kane, sabi niya, running it with the best of your ability. Don't be lazy. Di ba? Huwag kang maging tamad. Sayang yung gift na binigay sa'yo ng Diyos. Sayang yung energy, kakayahan mo. So, accept the truth of who you really are. Don't compare yourself to others. May strengths ka, may weaknesses yung iba, may weaknesses ka rin. Then do your best. Diba? Develop yourself. So, yun po yung sabi ni Kane Ramsey. Very important anchor ito sa buhay no? In understanding na you can be genuine, you can be authentic. Explain lang natin. Naputol kasi si Jazz. So, explain lang natin ito. Ano ba itong self-worth? Try natin palawakin pa ang ating usapin dito. If you want to be successful, by the way, empowering beliefs kasi to, part of our lecture series. Let's understand this, what you call this terminologies. Self-worth. Ano ba itong self-worth? Ito yung self-value. Yung kung ano yung tingin mo sa sarili mo. Gaano mo tingin mo how valuable you are. Usually, ito ay internal. We're gonna differentiate self-worth and self-esteem. Internal po yan, ito yung finding meaning in your life, yung sense of ownership. Compared to self-esteem, ito naman how we feel about ourselves. Ito yung external, yung self-esteem. Often based daw ito on materialistic drive and ambition. Now imagine mo, you cannot have self-esteem without a strong self-worth. Imagine mo ang isang itlog, isang egg. Pag wala raw chicken sa loob, parang walang kwenta yan, di ba? Or parang isang kotse, na magarang kotse, di ba? Toyota or BMW, whatever it is, pero walang makina. So very important yung self-worth. Before we talk about self-esteem, please understand the conceptual framework of self-worth first. Yun po yung maganda dyan sa ating tatalakayin tonight. Because most of the time, we wake up, we work, we accomplish all of the objectives, we meet the needs of our family, di ba? Then we sleep, then we wake up again. Medyo kind of autopilot, di ba? Why not for tonight, in the next 10 minutes or 7 to 10 minutes, let us reflect first. Ano nga ba yung self-worth ko? How am I reflecting on my self-worth? Baka hindi mo na yung pinapahalagahan. O yung self-esteem mo, na hindi mo alam, it's already affecting your future success, your present success and your future success. Kasi kaya pala hindi ako successful kasi I don't see myself as being worthy. Or I don't see myself, I don't feel good about myself. Kaya pala hindi ka naging successful. It's limiting your success. Or kaya ganito ka-importante ito, baka gusto mo magnegosyo na. Unfortunately, you don't see yourself na merong kakayahan. Pero tignan mo, baka naman sa work, naging successful ka. O, bakit ba naman isipin sa pagbe-business, hindi ka maging successful? It really depends on how you see yourself. So, very important to reflect in the next 8 to 10 minutes yung self-worth mo. Diba? Balikan mo yan. Balikan natin ngayong gabi. Alright? Before you go on the day-to-day basis in reaching those objectives of yours in your life. Diba? O, itinihin pa natin. Ano ba itong self-worth and self-esteem para mas maintindihan? Self-worth, again, is the starting point. Ito po yung parang foundation sa bahay. Diba? Ganun ka-importante yung self-worth. Internal yan. Yung self-esteem are parang yung mga furnishing and mga finishing. Lalabas yung magandang self-esteem, yung totoong self-esteem, sustainable. Kung yung self-worth, yung foundation, matibay. You get me? So, paano ba ma-develop tong self-worth na to? Kasi yung pala yung pinaka-foundation, di ba? That will propel you to have better self-esteem. And by the way, from having better self-esteem, you feel good about yourself, you have more confidence to do your job well, better, or to start your own business, or to grow your business. Ganun ka-importante yan. Dugtong-dugtong yan. Self-worth, self-esteem, then you can have what you like in your life, di ba? You have a better chance, di ba? Eh, ano ba itong personal growth? If you are committed, like tonight, you're watching this podcast, or you're really looking back, you're reviewing articles on personal improvement, ibig sabihin, that's a way, i-develop mo yung intrinsic worth mo. according sa mga experts. So, you're on your way. So, keep on watching, keep on learning, keep on focusing on your personal growth because that's how you develop your self-worth, yung intrinsic worth mo. From there, it can help your self-esteem. From there, it will help you to be more successful. Another example, metaphorically, for example, you're dreaming to have your own house o kaya nandyan na yung dream house mo. Ito po yung self-esteem na mababaw lang. Do you want to impress other people with it? Yan eh. Pero if you have strong self-worth, di ba, yung foundation, or do you want to be able to comfortably live inside of it confidently for the rest of your life? So very, very strong foundation in our life is looking back at our self-worth. Naniniwala ka ba na you can give something in the world? You can give something in your company? Naniniwala ka ba na when you start your own CycleHouse store or probably any business, it can help your community? Diba? Self-worth yun. So very important rather than nagpapa-impress ka lang. That's very superficial. So work on your self-worth. From there, self-esteem will follow. Alright? So ito raw yung medyo quite technical ito pero dadaanan ko lang. This is a model for personal self-esteem. Tingnan mo yung sa left side, left upper part. Ito yung self-esteem na based on intrinsic value. Confident ka and you set goals for yourself. Ito maganda. Regardless of the outcome, hindi yun basis for your personal validation. Even if you fail, you're secure. Yun po yung secure self na tinatawag natin. Because you have in your mind na you will continuously develop yourself, learn, process, and set goals for yourself. Ito yung tingin kong dapat ang self-esteem ng mga successful businessman. Hindi siya naka-base na, oy, yung isang project niya nag-fail, nasa-shatter na yung self-esteem niya. Or yung mga yung totoong successful na employees, they're not afraid to fail kasi they know even if one project fail or if their work fails, it will not destroy them as a person because ang value nila nandito sa sarili nila. Like ako, I failed a lot. In my career, how many times I got rejected in my career promotion, how many times I heard the word no sa aking mga customer. I also failed in business during 2005 when I opened my restaurant. But you know what? I did not allow it to affect me, to affect my intrinsic value. Why? I just kept an open mind. Sabi ko, I can learn from this. Babawi ako, aralin ko. What areas did I make a mistake? Di ba? Yun yung secure self. And thank God, I had some mentors to help me, to guide me. Di ba? And I listened to positive people. I read positive materials. Di ba? That's how you develop your self-esteem. So etong CycleHouse, even in the long run, if it's not become successful, it should not affect my self-esteem. Maybe God has other plans for me. Di ba? Yun yung dapat yung comfort level na yun. Yun yung secure self. My career, my work, my family, my relationship with God, it's not a personal validation of how important I am. Yun yung secure self. Yung sa right naman, ito naman yung self-esteem. Strong siya, pero fragile. Why? Kasi based yung self-esteem ng tao na yun sa performance niya o sa position. Di ba? Ito yung mga taong na-recognize, pero pag nag-fail, medyo, or di ba, may rejection, medyo talagang fragile, umiiyak na, nagbe-breakdown na yung self-esteem. They usually question how people will see them. Yan. I'm not sure, kapatid, kung nandyan ka, yung mga nanonood kong mga kalodi. Where is your self-esteem? Dito ba sa right or sa left? You know what? It takes practice. It takes discipline. It takes a lot of being mindful of your thoughts to have this secure self. Kaya ako, at this point in my life, siguro matanda na rin ako, and there were a lot of failures in my life. Medyo nagkaroon na ako ng develop ng secure self. So pray for me. Sana tuloy-tuloy naman, di ba? And ako naman, ina-accept ko kung ano rin yung destiny, di ba? Tiyatawag. Tingnan mo yung sa left, secured na weak. Ito yung mga tao na unsure sa kanilang value. They don't set goals, di ba? So ito po yung mga medyo may problema. Kanan, your self-esteem is based on performance and you have low performance and you perceive na hindi ka na-recognize. Ibig sabihin, very weak ang self-esteem mo, yung sa mga definition sa baba. So I hope and pray you be more aware of this, kung nasaan ka. What's your state of mind right now in terms of self-esteem? How do you see yourself? Diba? How do you feel about yourself? Yan yung self-esteem. And the way to have a stronger self-esteem is to develop your self-worth. Reflect back kung gaano ka kahalaga. And ito yung ma-share ko sa inyo. You know what? I'm not religious, but I consider myself spiritual because I believe in God and I believe in Jesus Christ. And very important part yan sa akin in terms of having this journey in my life of working and then having my own family and then having my own business, di ba? This one is very important. If you want to have a good self-worth, this is a suggestion. I think you have to go back on the spiritual aspect talaga. Di ba? Your creator. And sabi niya dito, we are all fearfully and wonderfully made. Kaya kung ano man mangyari sa business mo, kung malugi man, yung career mo, matanggal ka, you know what? It's not a direct reflection of how important you are in this world. Always remember that. I failed many times as well. May mga tao rin, kay kwento nila sa'yo, yung mga naging successful people, how they have failed. But deep inside, they believe that they can still be successful. They kept on moving forward. Sa akin, it's because I believe that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Diba? You know what? Yung fingerprint natin, we have unique fingerprint. Just imagine, we're billions of people. Pero ikaw, kapatid o kalodi ko, iisa lang ang fingerprint mo. Walang kapareho. Diba? Walang kaparehong fingerprint mo. Ibig sabihin, you're unique and specially made. Diba? Yun po yung ating pinaka-anchor for self-worth. Kaya mahirap din kung walang anchor sa akin. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. The mere fact that you were created here in this world, you can make an impact. But you have to develop your intrinsic worth. Diba? How? By reading positive books, by developing yourself, by believing on how you can impact the world. So yun po yung ating topic for tonight. I hope and pray na sana you learn something and have a mental reset tomorrow, 'di ba? Balikan mo yung mental aspect, assess how you are seeing things, all right? So, every Monday and Friday, sa Friday naman, live tayo kay Carl Balita. Ang topic naman natin doon, ano yung mga barriers na humaharang sa iyong blessing? Ang ganda ng ating usapin doon. By the way, sorry, 7 to 8 p.m. na po ang ating time slot doon. So, ayun, thank you again for listening. Hindi pa tayo tapos. We have our special guest, our franchise owner from Magalanes, Cavite, at si Sir Noel, at salamat na samahan niya tayo. For the meantime, sana okay na yung internet sa office. We're gonna pause for some marketing update. Are you guys there, Jazz? Jazz, are you there? So, dun sa mga gusto rin manalo, you can make a comment. How do you wanna see yourself tomorrow, starting tomorrow? Diba? How do you wanna see yourself starting tomorrow? All right? So, eto na po. Marketing update sa ata tayo. By the way, yung mga gusto manalo, please type in your name. Please like and share this video. And then, sagutin nyo lang, how do you want to see yourself starting tomorrow? How do you want to see yourself starting tomorrow? Liza, musta? Marketing updates muna tayo. O, ito ba yung mga panalunan, Liza? Mahina talaga ang internet sa office. So anyway, for those who will be...
Hi, sir.
Oo,
Yes po.
ayan na, sana maayos yung internet. So ano yung gusto mong
Yes,
sabihin?
sir.
Na mahina yung internet, Liza. So anyway, for tonight, we will be giving away a water bottle, Discovery water bottle, and a bottle cage, and itong ating gloves. Liza? Mahina talaga, Jazz. Wag na siguro natin pilitin. Kumaway ka na lang, Eliza, sa ating mga viewers. Mahina eh. Liza, narinig mo ko?
Yes po. Yes po.
Do you want to say something?
Ayan. Ayun po, kung gusto niyo po manali ng Ate Chance Win, brand new bike and motorcycle and bike accessories, like, comment, and share po sa Facebook po natin. Ito po yung mga mapapalanunan nyo. Water bottle with bottle cage na po siya and hand gloves po. Next is, ito po yung our very own brand, Cyclist Edition 97.5. Available sa lahat ng branches natin nationwide. Then, meron din po tayo mga affordable products and accessories na makikita po din sa mga branches natin nationwide. Yan po yung mga affordable products natin and accessories. And meron po din po tayo kamisong products, yung mga Shimano brand po natin, and ito po mga bike natin, mga 3-inch unit bike po natin. Yan. Ayan. Bakit si CycleHouse? Kasi po, affordable products po and services po si CycleHouse. And close to 100 branches nationwide, professionalized repair services, and knowledge freebies po tayo. Yan. And then certified mechanic po, professionalized and repair guaranteed for motorcycle services and bike services po. Yan, ito po yung mga branches natin sa NCR. Meron po tayo sa Quezon City, Las Piñas, Makati, Parañaque. And then sa North Luzon branches po natin, meron po tayong Bataan, Cagayan, Isabela, Interlac. At ito naman po yung mga Calabarzon branches natin. Yung Batangas, Cavite po, Laguna, Mindoro. Dito naman po yung mga branches natin sa Visayas and Mindanao. Yan, kung gusto nyo po na free business franchise orientation, mag-message lang po kayo sa page ni CycleHouse para po maset po kayo ng schedule. Paano po tayo Yan, and then kung gusto nyo naman po magkaroon ng sarili, maging part owner ni CycleHouse, meron din po tayong free business orientation every Saturday po. Mag-message lang din po kayo sa page and then schedule po kayo. Yan, again, like, comment, and share lang po tayo sa page natin para po manalo tayo ng mga freebies po.
Alright, thank you, Liza.
Okay,
Nandiyan ba si Jazz? Ituloy lang niya siguro yung kwento about sa loyalty card. Jazz, are you there?
Hi. So, yun yung
Naputol tayo
transition natin.
kanina. Oo, naputol tayo. Kwentuhan mo kami about sa loyalty card ulit. If you can share some screen, the better.
Yes. Lang po, i-ready ko yung ating screen para sa ating loyalty card. Yan. So, again, ito po yung ating CycleHouse Loyalty Rewards Program. So, ito po, makukuha nyo itong loyalty reward card natin for free pag naka 500 worth of products po tayo sa mga CycleHouse stores. And kada earn nyo po ng points, pwede nating ipalit yun sa mga cool items ni CycleHouse. Meron po, ito po yung mga prices natin. Ang maganda dito, binago na po namin yung mga mapapanalunan nyo. So, talagang useful po yung mga prices ng ating loyalty rewards program ngayong 2021. And total of 100,000 worth of prizes po ang ipapamigay natin. So, makakakuha ng mga appliances, ng mga bikes, ng mga accessories, may phones. So, talaga namang all out to para sa mga loyal customers ni CycleHouse. So, ayan po yung card. Actually, maganda yung card. Hindi po sa papel lang. Card talaga siya. So, magandang
So,
panlagay
for
din siya sa
free yan,
wallet.
no?
And of course,
So for free yan,
yes
just
po.
basta sa 500 pesos na minimum na may bilin sila sa mga branches ng CycleHouse. I think
Yes po.
yung we have around 18 branches na who has signed up. Sana yung iba
Yes
rin
po.
makasali para naman ma-reward yung ating mga kalodi. I-announce na lang natin soon kung sino yung mga kasama sa loyalty rewards program na shop. Sana makasama rin yung iba para naman ma-reward yung mga ating mga customers. Ang maganda dito mga
Opo.
kalodi is that alam naman natin kung motor, tune up, change oil, tuloy-tuloy yung ano mo. Kada bili mo, nare-reward ka ng points. Tama ba? 1 peso, 1 point, no? Tama, no, Jazz?
Yes po.
So,
Yes,
yun
sir.
po yung maganda
Bali for,
doon.
ano po, at pwede nilang i-exchange yan kung gusto nila ng TV, ipon lang sila ng points para makuha nila yung TV na price natin para sa loyalty rewards.
Grabe. I think tayo yung first time na mag-launch nito in all our branches. Sana makasali rin yung iba. They see value. Kasi customer loyalty is very important, Just. And this is a way to reward our customers, di ba? So, pag bibili ng kadena, di ba, bibili ng gulong, bibili ng tube, bibili ng brake pad, brake shoe, tuloy-tuloy yan. Para naman masanay sila na sa CycleHouse na lang, at least may rewards program pa. Di ba, Jazz? Alright?
Yes po.
So, pwede bang i-execute
Yes po.
na
So,
natin
abangan nyo
yan,
lang
di
po
ba?
kung Yes, sir. So, abangan nyo po sa CycleHouse Philippines FB page kung kailan na kayo pwedeng maka-avail ng mga cards and kung magkaroon na kayo ng cards, tuloy-tuloy lang yung pag-ipon natin para makakuha tayo ng mga freebies na nakikita nyo sa screen natin ngayon.
Alright. Dun sa mga nanonood na ating customers or yung mga aspiring businessman, pwede nyo rin i-comment dito kung ano yung palagay nyo about this loyalty reward program so we can learn from your inputs and feedback. But for the meantime, may pamimigay tayong items ngayon, di ba? Water bottle, bottle cage, saka gloves. So you can have that for free tonight. Sasabihin ni Eliza and Jazz kung sino yung mananalo. Just type in your name, taga saan kayo, like and share, and then sagutin nyo lang, what do you want to change in how you see yourself tomorrow, starting tomorrow? Diba? Yun yung self-esteem and self-worth. Yun yung topic natin tonight. Just, ano natutunan mo doon bago tayo mag-proceed sa franchise owner? Ano yung mga learnings mo? Nawala ka, nakamute ka, tawa ka ng tawa.
Medyo nagputol-putol po kasi yung internet namin kanina.
Okay.
So, ano po. Pero i-review ko po yung video, syempre.
Pero ikaw, ano yung
Mapapanood
palagay
ko
mo
rin
sa
ang video eh.
self-worth? Ano yung, what comes to your mind when you hear the word self-worth?
Sa akin, sir, medyo may hugot. No? Ano po, para sa akin yung parang, alam mo naman kung ano yung deserve mo, dapat hindi ka nagsisettle lang sa less.
Alright. Perfectly said, di ba? Yun yung in a layman's term of understanding self-worth, di ba? Don't settle for less, di ba? Ibig
Yes
sabihin, you believe inside of yourself that there is more, di ba, inside of you. Yun yung self-worth talaga. And from there, hindi ka nahiya lumabas dito sa podcast kasi you have better self-esteem because you know you can bring something on the table. Tama ba, Jazz?
Yes po.
Alright, yes ka na lang na yes. O sige, doon na tayo. Kausapin na natin ng ating franchise owner, si Sir Noel. Sir Noel.
Ay, sir, good
Magandang
evening
gabi
po.
po sa inyo dyan. Kamusta po kayo?
Okay naman po. Okay naman po ang family. Okay naman po ang business. Okay. Okay naman
Sir,
lahat.
buti naman po. Good to hear. Sir Noel, baka gusto mong batiin muna ang mga nanonood sa ating podcast.
Ay, good evening po sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayong gabing ito, especially po sa mga OFW na katulad ko. Dati rin po akong isang OFW na natagpuan ang business concept ni Sir Jeff.
Thank you po.
At ito rin naman nagustuhan ko, kaya patuloy pa rin kaming sa-serve dito sa Magalanes sa aming shop.
Opo. And kami rin naman, Sir Noel, we are so privileged to have you as our franchise owner because nakita namin yung performance ng store mo. And nakita ko sa iyo, Sir Noel, is yung pagiging kalma. Kasi very important sa business yung ano ka no, na kalma ka, relax. Kwentuhan mo kami, siguro maganda ata ang iyong pinagdaanan. 'Di ba? Paano ba nagsimula ang karir mo? Ito sanay na sanay sa trabaho to eh. Kwentuhan mo kami.
Nagsimula ako sa dito sa Philippine Airlines as a trainee, aircraft mechanic trainee noong 1989 hanggang nag-develop na promote, naging regular employee.
Galing.
Hanggang naging mechanic A. Tapos nagtagal ako sa Philippine Airlines ng
11 years.
11 years.
Oo.
Ganyan. Tapos after that OFW na po sa Air Macau at saka sa Air Arabia for 12 years sa Dubai. Sharjah.
Sir Noel, i-cut off lang muna kita dyan. Kasi marami tayong mga batang nanonood din. Hindi lang yung mga aspiring businessman, hindi lang mga OFW. We have more than 80,000 followers kasi sa CycleHouse. Marami rin mga batang nanonood dito. Sir, paano kayo na-promote sa Philippine Airlines? Diba? Paano ka nagsimula? Baka bigyan mo lang sila ng tips on how to be a successful employee. Kasi importante rin naman may employees, di ba? Lalo na kung wala ka pang puhunan, hindi ka pa may experience, di ba? How are you able to achieve yung promotion within the PAL? Ano yung natandaan mo? Medyo matagal na yon, 1989.
From the beginning, ang target ko talaga maging tumaas ang aking rank sa aming trabaho. Lagi target ko yon na hindi ako magse-settle for less. Kailangan umangat ka talaga sa field na ito hanggang nag-umpisa muna ako sa mababa, sa rank and file, hanggang sa pataas ng pataas.
Sigurado ko, Sir Noel, you keep on learning the craft, no? Iniaral mo yung galing mo, no? Nag-aaral ka talaga. Ano yung mga ginawa mo para ma-promote?
Walang katapusang aral. Tapos walang katapusang walang katapusang natututunan mo lahat ang mga techniques, styles, mga process kung paano mo ma-i-improve ang iyong araw-araw na trabaho.
Sir Noel,
hanggang sa mag-develop ka.
Sir Noel, I'm quite sure during your 11-year stay in PAL, while you had a good career dahil na-promote ka, tumagal ka sa trabaho, ano yung, kung okay lang malaman, kasi normal naman ito, nagkaroon ng failure. Ano yung siguro yung mareremember mo looking back na yung pinaka-failure mo during nag-work ka sa PAL at ano ang natutunan mo doon?
Ang isang failure na experience ko talaga doon, nung nagsara ang company dahil sa mga labor issues katulad ng employee union, nag-strike ang mga captains, nag-strike ang cabin crew, nag-strike din ang rank and file. So the owner has to decide we have to close the company. Pumapasok kami pero close na yung company. Hanggang sa ma-feel mo na anong gagawin ko after this? Kasi ito yung field na inaral ko.
Oh, walang eroplano nagagawa.
Wala kang papasukan.
Oo.
Halos Philippine Airlines lang ang mga
Mm.
airline noong araw
Oo.
na established talaga.
Oo.
Tapos, ayun,
Very
sa
memorable
awa ng
yun.
Panginoon,
Oo.
nakasurvive pa rin.
Oo. And so ngayon, ang ginawa, ikwento mo muna, pakilala mo muna yung siguro yung family members mo before mo kami kwentuhan yung mga experiences mo working abroad, no? Sino-sino ba tong kilala ko si Ma'am, yung magandang asawa. Pakilala mo lang itong ano mo, yung family members.
Si Ma'am Lalio, siyang aking misis. Si Samuel, ang yung panganay namin. At si Stephen, siya yung bunso, 15 years old. Si Samuel, 21 years old na.
Ayan. So ano ho yung nangyari? So why did you decide to go abroad? And what were your objectives? Na-assign ka sa Macau, no? Tama po ba? Sige, kwentuhan mo kami tungkol doon.
During that time, nakaranas ang Asian financial crisis.
Oo, tama.
2008, 2009. Tapos, hindi stable ang airline. Isa sa mga business na madaling isara kapag may mga economic downturn. Ang airline talaga ang kauna-unahang naapektuhan. Kaya para sa security ng family at saka sa income din, kailangan kong pumunta sa abroad. Doon nag-apply ako sa Air Macau at natanggap naman. At nag-work ako doon as aircraft mechanic for 3 years.
Opo.
Tapos dumating naman ang Air Arabia. Magbibuild sila ng maintenance nila. Aircraft maintenance team. Kami rin yung kauna-unahang nakapag-establish ng maintenance team ng Air Arabia noong 2006. 2006 nga.
Sir Noel, ano yung mabibigay mong tips dun sa mga nakikinig natin na partner employees? How can they be successful in their work?
Partner employees.
Mga employees natin. Kasi naging empleyado ka rin katulad ko for a long time, di ba? Ano yung mabibigay mong payo sa kanila para maging successful sa kanilang career?
Maging tapat lang sila sa work, sa kanilang amo, sa kanilang trabaho. At makikita ng amo yun eh. Makikita ng boss nila na give and take tayo. May work ka sa company, may work ako sa'yo. Magtulungan tayo para lumago yung business, tumaas ang ating production at maging successful.
Alright. So yun pala talaga ang principle mo. Just be honest, maging tapat. Napaka-importante, no? Mahirap na maghanap ng mga taong tapat ngayon. Anyway, Sir Noel, alam ko si Sir Noel has a lot of businesses, di ba? May Angel's Burger yan, at the same time may CycleHouse. Tsaka yung wife mo, alam ko merong ano rin yan, di ba? Yung kanyang gift shop, di ba? Baka gusto mong i-promote bago mo i-promote yung CycleHouse store.
Si Lalio talaga siyang business-minded talaga. Mula pagkabata niya hanggang ngayon, nasa puso niya talaga yung business. At siya rin talaga ang nag-iisip kung paano mga business techniques, business ways and means kung paano patatakbuhin ng isang negosyo.
Ayan.
Tapos Ako naman ay sa CycleHouse dahil may experience naman ako as a
Gusto mo,
mechanic.
oo.
Kaya mas naanuhan kong business ang magkaroon ng motorcycle and bike shop.
Alright. So ito yun. Kaya
Opo.
somehow medyo na-enjoy mo, no? Kasi yung technical aspect, oo.
Talagang ni-request ko sa inyo na gusto kong matuto nung training
Oo
ng
nga.
gusto kong makasama sa training nung
Oo.
nagbubuo tayo ng franchise
Oo.
ng CycleHouse Magalanes.
Oo. So eto si Sir Noel, para lang sa mga hindi nakakaalam, yung kapatid niya na-meet namin sa co-op. Kaya yung sa mga tingin ninyong may kailangan ng CycleHouse store, please refer us. I-register mo lang, baka mabigyan pa namin kayo ng referral fee. So yung kapatid niya, nakilala namin sa co-op yan. And alam mo naman ng ate, palaging yung kapatid na lalaki ang iniisip, na banggit ata niya kay Sir Noel about CycleHouse. So ito po yung opening ninyo. Sir Noel, saan kayo malapit para alam ng mga tao kung saan pupuntahan ng inyong mga store at businesses? Nag-gift
dito
shop
po
yung asawa mo eh. Baka gusto
Opo.
mo rin ikwento kung saan malapit.
Magkakatabi po yung CycleHouse, gift shop, at saka yung Angel's Burger sa San Agustin, Barangay San Agustin, Magallanes, Cavite, along kay Titingga Magallanes Road.
Ayan.
Tapos magkakatabi siya ng new public market at gagawing new municipal hall dito sa aming barangay.
Kaya exciting, no? Ine-expect natin mas dadami pa ang tao dyan sa paligid. Ano po, Sir
Magbubong ang
Noel?
business dito sa aming
Oo,
lugar.
pag-train natin yan. Store opening or operating hours, sir?
8 to 5 po ang opening namin. Monday to Sunday.
Ayan. So, Sir Noel, siguro before tayo magtapos, nagpapasalamat po kami. We are so privileged to have you as our franchise owner in Magallanes, Cavite. And siguro, before we close, baka meron kang gustong bigay na business tips or yung mga tips sa OFW na who's thinking of going home na. Ano yung mabibigay mong tip para sa kanila?
Sa mga OFW na gustong mag-business, huwag kayong matatakot. Just do what is your passion. Alam mo yung self-worth mo. Yung self-worth mo na yun talaga yung passion mo na gustong-gusto mong gawin, huwag ka matakot. Just continue at maraming tutulong sa inyo. Andyan si God, unang-una.
Very good.
Hindi tayo pababayaan. At gagamit siya ng maraming tao upang tayo ay tulungan at mag-boom ang ating business. Marami siyang tulong na ipadadala.
Oo. Sir Noel, actually, yung kanina kinikwento mo sa akin, yung nagsimula ka sa PAL, ikaw yung secure self eh. Yung bang alam mong, minsan nagkakaroon ng failure, nawalan ka ng trabaho sa PAL, di ba, nagsarado. Pero hindi yun yung reflection ng self-worth mo, di ba? You kept on moving forward, di ba? Humanap ka ng bagong opportunity, tapos patuloy ka nag-aaral. Yun yung secure self eh. Maski anong mangyari, you know that we are wonderfully made by God, di ba? Yun po yung ating pinaka-learning ngayon. So, Sir Noel, regards lang sa iyong family, and we thank you for guesting for tonight's show. You wanna say your final message to our viewers?
Salamat po, salamat sa lahat ng mga viewers at nawa na-inspire kayo, na-motivate kayo na sa aking mga past experiences in life. Salamat, Sir Jeff. At
salamat din.
sa susunod na pagpunta ko po dyan sa CycleHouse main.
Stay healthy, Sir Noel. Hope to see
Salamat
you
po.
at the awards, franchise awards. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.
Salamat po. Salamat. Thank you.
Salamat. So, yun po, doon po nagtatapos. Pero before that, award lang natin kung sino ang mananalo for tonight's show. Just, are you there? O naputol na naman ba sila, Jazz? Sorry kasi medyo mahina yung internet ngayon sa office. Ang dami kasing construction. Oh, Eliza, pwede mo na bang, may napili ba kayo kung sino mananalo ng ating water bottle?
Yes, po.
Game.
Yes,
Shoot.
sir. Yes, sir. Ayan, dahil po sa pag-like, comment, and share ninyo, may nanalo na po tayo ng water bottle with Ate Page. Yan po ay si Ma'am Catherine Denise Perry. Ang sabi niya po, I want to be a team of great leaders because I want to fulfill God's intent of me. Congratulations, Ma'am Catherine. Next is si Glenden Angelo Dentab. Ito po ang napalanunan niya, Hand Gloves Knighthood. Congratulations po. Message nyo lang po ang CycleHouse sa Philippines para po ma-claim nyo po yung prize nyo.
Alright, so para makuha
Congratulations
yung
po again,
item.
and like, comment, and share po sa page chat.
Alright. Para makuha ninyo yung mga items na yan, it's either you can go to our office to get the items. Kung malayo, pwede namin ipadala doon sa pinakamalapit na CycleHouse branches. Pero of course, we have to wait kung may delivery. So, thank you, Liza, for being with us. Thank you, Jess, for setting this podcast show. Siguro, I'll just give my final message to you guys. Uulitin ko lang, for you to be successful, very important, you go backward. You go back to your inner game. Ano yung inner game? Dito sa mind and heart. Know your self-worth. Evaluate how do you see yourself. Go back again. How do you feel about yourself? Again, it relies on your self-worth. Kung gaano sa tingin mo yung importansya ng iyong buhay. Diba? Yung worth mo na you can overcome trials, you can overcome challenges, you can become successful. Yun po yung self-worth. Diba? And you believe in your heart na you can give something dito sa mundong ito. Yun yung po yung self-worth. Without that, mahirap maging successful. So I hope and pray na sana it has enlarged your perspective about it na kaya pala ako medyo hindi ko na-achieve yung success kasi nga pala it's the way I see myself. It really starts from you, kapatid, if you want to be successful. So that's our show for tonight. Thank you for joining us and God bless. Bye!